What is up, everyone? Welcome to another King Arthur Legends Rise video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. In today's video, guys, we're going to talk about the daily routine in King Arthur Legends Rise. I'm going to show you exactly how I am playing the game to try and min-max pretty much every little thing inside of the game. We're gonna go over pretty much everything step by step. Now, if you guys enjoy the content, smash a like, subscribe to the channel, do all that YouTube stuff. Now, I just want to say a big shout out to every single one of you guys that decided to support my channel through the supporter creator program. It really means a lot, guys, and you guys have been killing it. So I just want to say a big shout out to them. And I just want to let you know, if by any chance you're not familiar with the whole process, you can actually head over to the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. Support me as a creator and you're going to be able to earn rewards. I'm going to be able to earn rewards as well, so you're going to help and support the channel. And it costs you nothing. You can be free to play, low spender, or wherever. It doesn't matter. So I would strongly encourage you to go and do it, guys. I really appreciate it. Diving back into the game. So we have the reset, guys. The very first thing that I'm doing is collect all of these resources because I hate seeing red dots and other things on the screen. So I'm going to try to basically pick up everything. Make sure I'm getting my materials from here as well. The wood, the iron. The next thing is to basically head over to the clan because I'm going to have another red dot in there. And that will have to do with the daily attendance. So I'm going to collect my rewards from here. I'm going to get a free summon. Now, while I am doing this, I'm going to check the clan raid as well. I'm going to see, do I need to attack anything just yet? We are being very strategic with what we're doing right here. So it's a bit more complex for our clan. So we constantly need to keep an eye on the raids. Very important. I would strongly suggest you to do them daily. Do not miss on them because you are going to gain rewards. And on top of it, you're going to have the clan shop available. Now, one of the main things that I'm really looking forward to every single day is the weekly reset. So I can go and buy my pedestals and go and buy some other goodies from the shops, right? So I'm constantly like, okay, is this the day? Is this the weekly reset finally? Which was actually today. By the time you're seeing this video, guys, I'm actually going to be in Romania. So I'm pre-recording quite a few videos for you guys. So basically, yes, the weekly reset happened today when I'm actually recording this video. I'm collecting everything from here, checking the raids, and then I'm looking at the missions. What missions do I have to do? So I'm basically ensuring that while I'm doing the dailies, I'm gonna shoot two birds with one stone and complete these special missions as well without having to go and do some extra things that are not part of the daily plan. Basically, you have the group missions, which will just complete by playing the game, and that's something related to your entire clan. Then the next thing is go to the markets. At least that's what I am doing. Okay, I go at the markets. We have the reset. I'm gonna go and purchase all of the tomes that are rare, legendaries. I'm not really stressing too much about uncommons. I'm gonna get everything that's discounted regardless what it is because it does help out. I will always buy basically the rare relic brats. I'm actually going to pick these ones up as well because it seems like I've missed it, even though I don't have much gold at the moment. Seems like I'm pretty broke on gold. But you see, I'm buying these, then I'm resetting for free, I'm buying everything again, and then from here I'm heading over straight to the forge. Now at the forge you can actually purchase gear as well. Now usually you need to get very lucky to get something good out of here, especially at a discounted price, right? So sometimes I'm picking up something from there. Sometimes I'm just buying one piece, even though it's 5,000 gold and it's going to be useless. I need to do it for the dailies. You have a free reset here as well. I never really buy materials. They're very expensive. 80,000 gold for one mythical piece. You will be able to farm them later on, and I feel like you're going to be spot on once you can do that. I feel like the gold is just so important that I cannot afford to waste it on that. Then I am sometimes crafting. You do need to do one crafting every single day. Now let me give you a tip right here. If you're short on iron, on wood, on materials, you can always switch back to 3 and 4 stars, especially if you haven't synthesized the materials. You're going to be able to just waste 2,500 gold, do a craft equipment done for my dailies, and who knows, maybe you get lucky and you get a decent 3-star piece to help you out. but you don't need to waste a lot of resources if you don't really want to craft anything. You can just come here, waste pretty much almost nothing, right? Because you have these uncommon materials and you get the job done. Then, the next thing I'm doing every single day, and that's to ensure that I'm not forgetting, is head over to the Mage's Tower. I don't really spend a lot of time in here, guys, unless I really need to. But what I am doing is going to the Alchemy. So right here, you have the daily perks. Every single day, do it. I never get a chest. The chest is completely overpriced. We're talking about 5,000 iron and wood, and we're talking about all that to basically get 25k gold or something like that. Not worth it, okay? I am doing this every single day. Very cheap to do it. I would strongly suggest you to do it every single day. Then, to get rid of some of the red dots, because Arena will have a red dot as well, I'm going to go right here. If I have any rewards to collect, which usually I do, I'm going to collect the rewards. And then I'm going to start doing one fight at least to make sure I don't forget to do one for the dailies. But usually I'm going to start to play a little bit of Arena. I might do 5 fights, then I'm going to move on to the next thing. It really depends how busy I am. And talking about it, seems like I've got some catching up to do because I dropped from the Platinum tier. I'm not really pushing Arena too much, guys. I'll be honest with you guys. I find it pretty dull personally. So I know you're getting decent rewards and stuff, especially from the shop right here. And let me give you another quick tip. Basically, even if you don't have any of these legendaries, like Florentius or Sergius, by buying the very first memory stone, you're going to unlock the character. Okay, so make sure you're saving enough and don't buy the memory stone for Tristan. Save to get a new legendary. You can get him for free. But you need to grind a lot of Arena for that, right? So I would strongly suggest you to do it. You get the legendaries, then you can work on memory stones if you want to. Plus, you can do as many fights as you actually want to do in here. Then I will have another super annoying red dot that will drive me crazy, and that's the Lake of Avalon, the normal summons. So right here, you're going to have to do 3 summons every single day to complete your dailies. I'm coming, I'm getting this done, and basically, if by any chance I have some other goodies, I'm going to go and summon more, right? But that's pretty much how I am prioritizing all of these things. Then, the next thing that I'm really focusing every single day, and that's to make sure I never ever forget about it. Forbidden Dungeon. Okay, so I'm going to go in here, try to push to the highest possible level. If by any chance I find a level that keeps me stuck for a little bit, I might just stop there and go and do something else just to make sure that I'm getting all of my dailies done. And then later, during the day, when I will have more time available, I come back to it and defeat that stage, right? Keep one thing in mind. If you're stuck on a stage, make sure you go back to the latest stage that you've defeated and do auto clear. You can use all of your tickets, auto clear, and claim rewards. Do not forget about that. Super important. Pedestals are like the almighty god in this game. Super hard to come by and extremely important. Then I'm going to go and do my sealed temple. That's something that I haven't done just yet. And to be honest, with the sealed temple, I'm kind of like, okay, what I am working on at the moment. Am I working on a relic? I'm trying to max a relic for a character. Am I trying to get some skills done on a passive for one of the characters that I'm using, maybe a new character that I've built? And then I decide, should I farm the Master of Death today, or should I go for the Master of the Apocalypse, right? And like this, I'm kind of like deciding, okay, I'm going to get that done rather than the other, right? So pretty straightforward. Make sure you're doing it every single day. The best place to get skill stones for your relics and characters. And you're limited, 5 a day, so make sure you do it. Now, in terms of favor dungeons, I do tend to check what's open. Usually, I know if I'm planning to work on a character, I'm going to keep an eye for that specific favor dungeon to open, and I'm going to farm it that day. Again, for the dailies, you will require to do 2-3 fights. Sometimes, if by any chance I'm not able to farm some of the higher stages where I'm actually not just burning stamina, I'm going to skip this. I'm not going to farm the favorite dungeon every day, even though I need it for my dailies, right? Then, once I'm done with all that, I'm heading over right here and I'm checking. Okay, I've collected these, I've done the Plane of Beasts, I've crafted equipment. What else do I need to do? So I have used XP potions. Most likely I'm going to work on a character, so I'm going to throw a few potions at one character, get a level up, and I'm completing this. Obtain equipment. That's something that we are going to do. Then win equipment dungeon battles. I'm doing that every single day. You know why? Because you're getting the stat change stone. So hard to come by. And yes, very important. Do not waste them on lower tier gear. Wait till you get 5-star and 6-star gear to actually start using them. So I'm doing this every single day, just mainly because of this. Plus, of course, farming gear is always good. And as I mentioned, enter arena, go and do one fight. You're getting your gems from there. Then you have the favorite dungeon battle. Sometimes, as I mentioned, I am skipping it. Even though you're getting 2 relic ticket summons for commons and rares as well. It's worth doing it, don't get me wrong. But sometimes I'm just skipping it. That's my personal preference. Then win in Frozen Plain. Again, worth doing at least 3 runs every single day because you will require a lot of XP for your relics, right? So do it every single day. I would strongly suggest you actually to do everything every single day. Now, with the favorite dungeons, I'm not going to just go and burn my stamina on stage 1 just for the sake of it to get a daily done. At least I feel like I can get better value from that stamina by going and farming something else, right? It's important to complete as many dailies as possible, not only for the weekly or the monthly quests, but mainly because you're getting a lot of extra goodies that will actually help you quite a bit. Now, in the weekly, probably are going to notice that you're going to have to basically complete the daily quests. I'm not even sure if I've done that mine. No. Complete daily missions. Actually, was the weekly reset today. So I got to do 50 of them, right? The faster I do them, the faster I get to summon. Maybe I'm going to get a new legendary, right? So that's exactly how I'm looking at it. And then you have the monthly. The monthly will require you, again, to do a lot of daily or weekly. I can actually remember to be complete weekly missions, sorry. So not daily. You don't have to worry about the dailies for this, but you do have to worry about the dailies for the weekly. So it's kind of like a chain, basically, right? Then, of course, you have the Battle Pass. This will require you to do specific daily quests and stuff like that. And then you have the seasonal missions, which, again, you need to do a lot of these in order to get them. So the best way to do it is by doing stuff daily. Plus, you need to complete 100 daily missions, right? So, again, you got to make sure you're pretty much ticking every single box. Now, there is one thing that a lot of people might be wondering. When you're farming campaign, right? How are you prioritizing what stages you're farming? Because you do need to do 10 campaign stages every single day. So basically, I'm going to look at my characters. So I have my characters maxed. Maybe I have some skills available for the relic. And I will require to get the whetstones, right? If I don't have them available, I'm going to go and farm campaign in that stage. But I'm always checking what I need before I go and I just do random campaign stages, okay? Because I want to maximize my stamina return as well. I'm not saying that, oh my god, you're going to waste your stamina because you're going to get resources anyway. You might not need them today, but you might need them tomorrow for a different character. So it's not necessarily wrong to go and do random stages, but I always try to basically look, okay, I need to do that because that's more important for me today in order to progress, right? And that's the key mentality that you should have as well. Very important, basically, right? And I'm doing pretty much that thing. I'm looking, okay, if I don't have anything to skill up in terms of relics or in terms of passive skills, so I don't need any of those materials from campaign, I'm gonna look, okay, do I need to rank any character up? Do I need any materials to advance any character or any relic, right? Do I need to advance the relic? Maybe I need white powder. So I'm always trying to keep an eye on my inbox, right? And I'm looking, okay, so I have plenty of fairy stones. I have tons of blue ones. I don't have that many solar ones. So maybe I'm going to go and farm a stage that gives me solar fairy stones just to up a bit my my stock, basically. Or maybe I need the perfect fairy stones, which only drops from the final stage on each campaign chapter, right? Or maybe I need something else. Something else. Maybe I need some of these emblems, right? I'm going to go and farm the emblems that I need. But again, I'm looking to see what I have, what I don't have. Like, you see, I have a massive discrepancy I have, as you may notice, I have tons of red powder, green powder, and I barely have any white powder because recently everything that I leveled up and ascended and ranked, etc., used my white powder and used most of the materials that are related to that specific element. That's pretty much everything in terms of how I am prioritizing my dailies. Now, once I'm done with all the dailies, yes, I will look how much stamina I have available. I will check the events if I have everything completed, if I don't, if I need to do anything from these events. If I'm done with them, then I'm not stressed too much about it. So I'm gonna go and burn stamina, maybe on some equipment dungeons. You always need to get better gear. So maybe I'm gonna prioritize today. Maybe I'm gonna do the keepsake sets, right? Tomorrow, I might do the offensive equipment sets. Or I might need materials from the Plane of Beasts. So I'm going to go and burn all of the stamina that I have there. Or maybe I need more gold. So I'm going to go in the Burning Land. Or more XP for your relics, etc. That's how I'm going to burn the rest of my stamina. I'm really looking what... I'm making a plan basically daily. As I explained you from like the last 5 minutes or so. I'm looking what I need to do. Level up skills or whatever. Then I'm seeing exactly where I need to go and burn my stamina for the day. And once I'm done with all that, I might go and do some arena fights. And that's just to climb higher tiers because, hey, you are gaining additional rewards. Every time you're climbing in higher tiers, you're getting some gems. That's only once per account. And then ranking in one of them, finishing the season in one higher tier, you are actually going to get much better rewards every single week. So that's pretty much all for the daily routine in King Arthur Legends Rise. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. How are you approaching your dailies? What are your main priorities? Of course, I'm always keeping an eye if I can upgrade any building and stuff like that, but that's something that you guys already know. As usual, appreciate all of you guys watching. Much love, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.